What is up, folks? Welcome back to Ever So Slight. Jorge Anito here. Thanks for stopping by and Merry Christmas. Recently, I made a purchase off of RiffleShufflePlayingCards.com. Gilded mystery decks for $25. Now note that this is a sale and that the original asking price was $50. So it's slashed in half. So I went ahead and picked up just one deck, because here's the thing. I can't actually think of one deck that I even own from Riffle Shuffle, and I'm not saying anything bad about the company or people who like their cards. They seem to make good cards. It's just for me, I'm just not that interested. But when they sent me an email and said they had this mystery gilded deck sale going on, I went over to see what I could see and I made a purchase. I just bought one deck. It hasn't even came in yet, but it got me thinking, what's the point of gilded playing cards? Now, I do own a few gilded decks, and yeah, Craig Roccanova sent these to me, as well as another pack of Aladdins in there. David Murphy sent these to me, and they really are cool. I'll just break them open real quick and show you. This is the Ye Witches of Fortune cards. And you can see the back design there. Pretty interesting. But yeah, these are completely gilded. They really are a sight to behold. A big thank you to Craig Roccanova and David Murphy for sending these cards over my way. They really are cool, and thank you very much for these. This definitely is a trend in the playing card community. Not only these cards, but holographic type cards as well. We've all seen that Chris Ramsey just released his new V4s or whatever. They kind of remind me of a V1 reprint, but they're not really that. They're complete overhaul, holographic too. And it just got me thinking more so about the mystery decks, because these are obviously a luxury item, a specialty deck, novelty item, maybe. But it got me thinking, like, what's the point? What's really the point of gilded playing cards? Until gilded playing cards came along, the only thing I ever saw gilded were old school books, especially Bibles. I don't actually own a gilded Bible, but I have seen people in churches with these. And so whenever these creators and designers come along with the idea that, hey, we can gild our cards, this has just kind of blown up. And I get it. I get that they are a luxury item. They're really neat. They're really cool. But here's the thing. For true collectors of playing cards, like, I have the Madison cards. They're autographed and stuff like that. Those aren't cards that I reach and grab and start using. They're just there as part of my display. And so I think for a lot of collectors, that's the same thing with these gilded cards. But that kind of defeats the purpose. Are you going to open the cards to actually show yourself or others that, hey, these are gilded? Or are they going to sit up here on a shelf somewhere, at which point you could say, hey, these are actually gilded cards. I've never opened them. You wouldn't know that they're gilded, but yeah, they actually are gilded. And so, how do you actually appreciate gilded playing cards if you don't open them and break them out? So here's the thing. When you actually break them out of the box and you get them into your hands, what do you do with them? I would think that by shuffling them and by handling them, you're going to scrape up and scratch up this gilded edging, which sucks, right? Because these are meant to be a luxury item. Why do you want to scuff and scrape it all up? So wouldn't they really rather just be better sitting up on a shelf somewhere? Why damage your cards? In my experience, I have handled these quite a bit, and I don't see any scratches at all. I see a little bit of a ding down here, but I've handled these, and yeah, they don't really scratch and scuff that easy. But you can't do a lot of card tricks and stuff with them. I mean, you can, but they're gilded. And so what value is there really to gilded playing cards if you're not going to break them out to actually appreciate the gilding, or if we're too afraid to use them? Because how do you use gilded playing cards? And the thing is, you could do whatever you want with them. I've found that they work really great in packet cuts and flourishes, and ultimately, they are a luxury item. At the end of the day, they really are just a specialty item, a novelty item. Collect them, if you will. Break them out, handle them, if you will. Appreciate the gilding for what it is. These creators decide to gild their cards, and that's fine. For me, yeah, I'll pick up some every now and again because I do like the look of them. And you know what? Let me know in the comments below, what value do you see in gilded playing cards? Because I'm curious to hear your thoughts, your comments, your feedback. As always, I appreciate the love and the support. Merry Christmas. And Jorge Anito here, Ever So Slight, signing off. Be blessed.